You have to learn how to live to fight another day. And that's what I had to do today. I felt like I had a good read on the market initially, but things change and then things changed again. Um, and there's nothing that I could do about it, but there is one question I want to ask you guys. When do you go break even? Because I don't really feel embarrassed to ask this because I've done my own back testing. I realize I do better when I don't go break even, right? When I just take stop losses rather than going break even, because there's a lot of times where it comes back to my original point. In fact, I go in a little bit of drawdown and then I end up winning the trade. But today was one of those days where I was just like, I don't want to go to break even because that's not how I trade. But it actually would have saved me a couple of times if I had gone to break even once up a certain amount. So that is my question to you guys. When you guys go break even, because I am starting to think that going break even recently anyway would be better than taking losses, right? So this first trade, again, we're talking about living to fight, learning how to live to fight another day. This first trade I thought was completely fine. If we go on replay, by the way, TradingView has been messing up. I don't know if you guys have seen that as well, but TradingView has been glitching as of late, so be very careful whenever you're looking at your stuff. The alerts aren't working really well. The chart's going to random replays, random time frames, so it's been kind of wonky a little bit. But this trade here, I thought was fine. The reason why I thought was fine was because we ended up taking it a little bit earlier than I normally trade, but it's because I thought that we were heading a little bit higher, right? So we took it at 710 here. See, again, look, I was just on replay and TradingView literally messes that up because I switched tabs. It's so weird. But here on replay, look to see what happens, right? So yeah, we did reject VWAP here, but we're bouncing off value area lows, right? There is compression. So I don't like trading in compression, but I thought that this was a really good level, right? Here would be a better entry if I wanted longs, but it was still valid at the time, so I'm completely fine taking this trade, right? End up heading higher. I really like this. We're obviously looking to break this high right here at 622. So we're in this trade. Double top here, so I don't like that. It did happen on lower volume though, but reverse pin, so I hate seeing that from a long perspective. Looking to see if we can bounce off value area highs here, right? We had a nice candle off VWAP, but not enough volume to justify it, and we continue heading lower, and I end up getting stopped out, right? So, fine. That one is okay. It just didn't work out. We didn't break here like I thought we would. It didn't happen. We moved forward, right? But then after that, I take some shorts here. I love this. Rejecting value area low here. I love to see that, right? Off a green wick and then continuing lower. So I got stopped out, but then I took this trade, right? I took that trade and we were as low as 595. My first target was 590. So I was playing Pokemon Go, thinking, okay, we'll probably get to 590 and then maybe 587, which is prior week value area high. And I would take some off and then possibly hit down to 580, right? Because you can see here, 580 would be a really good area of resistance turn support here. But instead, what happened was we didn't get there, right? We didn't get to 590. We reversed, right? So I'm thinking, okay, maybe you can reject VWAP. So I could have gone break even here, but I didn't. We reject VWAP. So I was like, okay, cool. Maybe we're probably going to head back down, right? Because we're still in the downtrend. Boom, shoots up quickly, fast from valid area lows, which is fine. That's standard, right? And then I get stopped out. So there is nothing wrong with how I traded today. We just took two losses. One a little bit of a larger one, but it's a combine, it's fine, and then a little bit of a smaller one too. But through my trading today, and through my trading, I would say as of this month, if I had gone break even, I would be at zero right now instead of taking a full loss, right? I would be at zero. So at this point here, it's like, okay, maybe I wouldn't have gone break even here. I think I would have just taken a loss here, right? But at this loss, I was up. My account, not my account, but the trade itself was up over 1,000. Now again, I didn't feel like I was going for a home run play, right? We were pretty close to 590, so it was completely justifiable. But at the same time, too, it's like, man, we were so close, we didn't get it, and then we reversed. Maybe that's a scenario where I should go break even. So I really want to know from you guys too, like how do you go break even? Or when do you go break even? But also how too. Is there a certain point that you get to where it's like, okay, time to go break even? Or is there a time where you're like, I'm not gonna go break even this trade, right? Do you trade where it's stop loss or take profit? What do you guys do, right? Because right now I'm the latter, but I'm truly thinking that, okay, maybe I should go break even. Or if I'm up, let's say I'm up on a combine 1,000, right? And my stop loss was 1,000, then I go break even, right? Or if I'm up 500, my stop loss was 1,000, my stop loss now becomes minus 500 instead, right? So I don't know. I'm just thinking like I need to change that because I feel like I take too many losses when the market reverses on me, even though I believe that both scenarios were correct, right? But they were correct for short amounts of time. This first one, fine, it didn't work out. I would say that's more of a loss here, but this one was a win that turned into a loser. And I really shouldn't be allowing a winner to turn into a loser, right? I really shouldn't. But I guess that's what I have to learn is do I go break even or do I just leave it at take profit or stop loss? So it's fine. It was one of those days today where it's tricky. I took my two losses. I locked my account. I didn't have an issue losing today, but it definitely does suck when you look and you see how well the first trade went, and then now you're down to just 368 in profit, and then you only have like $900 to play with. It's okay. It's fine. We'll get it back, but um, we just have to keep going, you know. So this has been a very tricky market too. You think that you're gonna break through, but then this breakout doesn't work. You think you're gonna break through, but then this breakout doesn't work. So I'm not really um, upset about this loss. I really shouldn't be upset about any loss. Um, as long as we stuck to the plan, which is what we did. But I think there are certain things that we could do better, right? One is this barcoding action. We need to be able to be more aware of that and say, okay, well, there is no momentum. Because I was looking for selling climax. Selling climax is where it's like you have this huge flush on high volume, right? That's signaling, okay, we could be changing here. We didn't even have any pivot points, right? This right here is not considered a pivot point at all. So it really just kind of messed me up today in terms of how I trade, but we live to fight another day and that's what we have to do. So, but anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Please let me know when you guys go break even. I need to know if I need to start changing to break even or if I just need to let it ride like how I have been doing, right? I've had success just take profit or stop loss, right? And having a dynamic stop loss. But I also think too that it's so important um to be able to adjust, right? And to be able to say, hey, like I actually would have done better if I went break even, right? So if I'm able to do that, then I'm okay. But um we just have to figure it out. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video today. I can't talk sometimes. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys are trading well. And yeah, keep trading stoically.